It is that time again. Sign-specific relationship readings. All right. Spirit, which sign do we need to talk to today? Virgo. That is a surprise. Virgo. All right, Virgo, your relationship reading. Virgo. Okay. What is currently going on in Virgo's relationship? Virgo's relationship. Let's shuffle. Thank you. If you are Virgo single, I had a really cool reading for you the other day. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, okay, all right. Why is the Three of Wands here? Two of Pentacles. Oh. So I feel like you have recently received like an offer to okay, so Virgo, you are telling me with this that you are like you're good right now as far as your um like your empire, right? Like you are nurturing, you are grounded, you are abundant, like you have everything that you need. Like you have created this situation for yourself that is just right there. Like you're good, right? But you were either offered like because you have this Three of Wands clarified by the Two of Pentacles. You were either offered something and you're kind of waiting to see the fullness of the offer or waiting to see the results of the offer before you decide to. What is this? Uh, is this like a blended family or like blending? Okay, so like to come from this energy right here with the Queen of Pentacles and then be like you're waiting for your Ten of Pentacles, the only thing that I would think that would be missing here is if you did not currently have your counterpart, because this you already have this Ten of Pentacles. If you were looking at the Ten of Pentacles and you were saying, I want this Ten of Pentacles, which is like legacy and security, financial security, everything that's in the 3D that you look at, like this is the ultimate thing. But the only thing that you would be missing here would be your other half or something. It's almost like you were made an offer and you're waiting to see what the offer is before you make the decision over here, which would be kind of like making the decision on bringing a partner into your life. Okay, so I think this is going to be my last relationship reading for the day because, like, this is hurting my head. Okay, tell me about, like, I want to know what the offer was, please, Spirit. The Ace of Swords and the King of Cups. Okay, so it is a partner. Okay, wait a minute. Is there more than one person here? Is there more than one person? The Knight of Swords. Okay, tell me about, before we get to that, because I just kind of feel like I don't really understand what it is you're waiting for. Uh, you're, Either you're waiting for your person to be more loving before you move in together, or before you're waiting to see them take some action, and maybe they promised you that they would be more involved in some way. All right, Eight of Wands to the Page of Cups to the Hierophant. Like, does your person not openly communicate their feelings to you? And you're waiting for them to be more open with their feelings? Like, take action on opening their feelings or something like that before you move in with them? Or before you before you get married? Is that, wait, what? Oh, yeah, it's marriage. Hierophant to the Lovers. Okay, so the Virgo that I'm reading for right now, oh, oh my God, we have the devil shoved in between. The Hierophant to the devil to the Lovers. Oh, shit. Okay, so the Virgo that I'm reading for, yeah. So you are fully financially stable, abundant. You have your own place. You got your own stuff that you're doing, like you're nurturing. Like the Queen of Pentacles, that's an awesome energy. That is awesome, stable, grounded energy, right? And like you're thinking about maybe creating an empire with another person. And in this waiting, like you didn't show me the decision that you were unsure of first. You showed me that you were waiting for something that you were told was going to come to you, like waiting for something that was promised or told that was going to come to you. So then when I said, well, what exactly is this Three of Wands energy that Virgo is waiting for, right? Or like, tell me more about it. And they answered with the Two of Pentacles, like it's a decision, and they're kind of up in the air about the decision. Okay, and they're waiting on whatever those ships bring in, right? Whatever they put out there that were promised that they're going to bring a return on it. Virgo's waiting to make a decision whether they want to remain in this Queen of Pentacles energy, or they want to go ahead and mesh with another energy to make this Ten of Pentacles empire, right? Okay, so then I asked, is this like, what keeps them, Virgo, from thinking they don't already have this? Because technically you already have this, or what is the difference, right, between that and what you already have? And you're like, well, Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Nine of Swords. I'm really kind of waiting for, the other energy, the masculine energy, if you want to say it that way, or the other opposing energy to, to take action to be there. Like they said with the Ace of Swords that like they were going to, I'm waiting for that to happen. So I thought, okay, well, like maybe you're waiting for your partner to be more loving. Maybe you're waiting for your partner to actually make an advancement towards you. Maybe you're waiting for a partner to take initiative in order to, make this Ten of Pentacles happen. You already have it, but make it happen as a way of like, solidifying it or something like that. So, well, tell me about this person then. We have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups to the Hierophant. So this to me is like you want them to show you more love. This is forward movement and, acts of offerings of love, right? And maybe even talks or offerings of love that is more conventional in nature, with the Hierophant. And so I said, well, let's get just a little bit more information. When I pulled it, it said the Lovers. And then I said Hierophant and the Lovers. So now we're talking about marriage. Then I noticed the card was all stuck together. And in between the Hierophant, the Lovers, is the Devil. This person does not want to be married. This person does not want to be in this role with the constriction or the chains that this involves. That's why you're having promises made to you about change or about presenting in a different way, or there's something about this that is like you waiting to determine whether or not this is your person. This is not your person. This is not the person for you, not for what you're trying to accomplish. You've already accomplished what you said you wanted to accomplish, right? Now you're just wondering if you want to add somebody to the empire. I think you absolutely, if you desire to add somebody to the empire, you do that, but not with this person. Not this person. You go find you a King of Pentacles to add to your empire, maybe even an Emperor. That would be good. But this one right here, this one doesn't want to be here. They don't want to be here, and that's why you're waiting on something in order to make a decision. That's why you're juggling it to begin with. You're waiting on promises that are not going to be fulfilled. Those ships, when they come in, that those boxes that are supposed to be filled with booty will have no booty. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. This energy is so strong. Nope. All right. Any advice that we can give Virgo at this time? I'm sorry, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I just get like when it's a very, very distinct energetic like trail, right? They're so easy to run those trails. That's why I speed up like that, because it's just like it's like a water hose that's open full blast. Your person's energy is incredibly open, by the way. 11:11 on the timer might be important to you. All right, let's get some advice for beautiful Virgo. Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So I think you're being like gifted the opportunity at this time to really like see this as um, a manifestation of like how intuitive you actually are. Like give yourself some space and some credit, right? For even there's something that triggered you to request some sort of proof, like some sort of like I just feel like you said you made a like a request or a demand or like you wanted something that was going to prove that this was a not even beneficial because it's not beneficial. You already have that. You already have this Ten of Pentacles, right? But in your mind, this Ten of Pentacles is lacking something. And in this case, it's like the other partner. But you wanted proof from your other partner. You wanted some sort of action to kind of like substantiate that. And yeah, I think that like your higher self is saying, hey, you've got to give yourself credit for at least noticing that. Like you should, not at least like taking that step. That means that you are, in touch with your intuition. In the future, when you have intuitive hits like this, you quiet the mind. Yeah, don't listen to that. People tell you who they are. Listen, listen when they tell you who they are. This person told you something in advance about who they were that made you question it when it came down to it, right? Like like demanding proof of. You already knew that this person was not ready for this type of commitment. Somehow, right? The idea got put into play, and you said, "Show me," right? You said, "Show me," because that was your intuition saying, yeah, Virgo, like, I don't know about this, right? Okay. All right, Virgo, you are unconditionally loved and supported by the universe. My unconditional love to you as well. Until next time, take care of yourself.